Hey, Sugar Boogers, it's your girl Risa coming at y'all this morning. Happy Monday, y'all. May I have just a little more Jesus Monday, y'all? Yes. Hold on, let me take the phone off the hook. Well, yeah. It still may cut me off if somebody call, but it'll give me a little time. So here we go, y'all. I've been up doing my daily devotional. And I may come back and record it. But the scripture that they were talking about today is James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Okay? And they talked about how, man, we say, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. But there's also another part to that you have to do first, and that is submit. Submit, therefore, to God. Submit yourself to God first. Okay? Then resist the devil. Okay? And he will flee from you. Now, verse 8 says, draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. Verse 9, be miserable and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned into mourning and your joy to gloom. Verse 10, humble yourselves in the presence of the Lord, and he will exalt you. And you know how with verse 4 in the Bible, my Bible, it describes what this verse, this chapter is talking about. And things to avoid. So if you can go and read chapter 4, that's James chapter 4 today. And it has 17 verses. And so that's what I will be reading today, studying and meditating on. Keep my little trusty highlighter so I can remember. But most of all, verse 7. Submit yourself to the Lord. Submit in so many ways. And so I don't want this to be a long video. So what I did today is I cleansed my face. And then I put on my Clinique's moisturizer. This right here. And I went on and I put my pressed powder on my face first. And I'm liking the look of it. It looks more natural. I didn't put my concealer on today, but I just put the powder on today. And it looks more natural. I can still see my blemishes through the makeup, which at this point right now, today, is fine with me. Because, y'all, I am literally out of my powder. And I was going to go and buy some more and spent my money on something else. So it wasn't a priority. But so I just filled it in just a little bit more with the little bit that's left in. Y'all see that it's literally crumbs. And I even got to remember where I found this one at. I think it was Walmart. The Black Radiance pressed powder. So, I don't want to be long today because I got a lot to do. I got to go and clean out my refrigerator. But I think this is all I'm going to do to my face. Besides, do a little something with my eyes today. So, I'm just going to chit-chat while I do this. Last night, I was faced with something that brought back a lot of memories and a lot of feelings. You know how you are. You get into something and it just brings back a flood of memories. Flashbacks, put it that way. You have flashbacks. And I was in a position of doing what I felt or doing what was right. And the Lord knows I wanted to just say all kind of stuff that I felt like I needed to say. instead of doing what I know he is telling me to do. And it didn't frustrate me, but it just, I wanted to just let it all out. I did. I wanted to just let it all out, and that meant I was going to be taking matters into my own hands if I did that. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. I did in a way, but I caught myself. I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And you know what? I forgot to use my pour vanisher, but that's all right. And I'm truly grateful. Y'all, life is hard. That's not something that I feel like I need to tell nobody, but I'm just putting it out there. It's hard. And when you're in relationships, you may have all the best intentions in the world, but you could run into somebody that just really could give a hill of beans. You know what I mean? And just gonna do and say and treat people any kind of way. And it's so sad that, we as human beings, especially women, and we got some women out here that just truly, truly love with their whole heart, like myself. And when I give myself to you, I give myself to you, okay? And I mean, I want the best for you. I'm going to love on you. I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. Whether I get treated that way or not, I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. But it's so many women that live, and I'm going to use this pink right here first. It's so many women that live their lives and get mistreated, get dogged out, and just, and it hurts so bad, especially when you're in love with somebody. And then when you're married to them, it just makes it even worse. And then you have children from that person. You're like, wait a minute. Are you not even thinking about me? Are you not even thinking about what I mean to you? Do our relationship not mean anything? Because I look at women as, now this me, I'm a little biased because I am a female, but I look at it like this. A man should just treasure a woman. Do y'all hear me? He should, and I ain't taking nothing away from the Lord, but he should worship the ground she walk on, because women have a whole lot going for themselves as far as their bodies, the things that we are capable of doing, the things that God has equipped us to do, and all of that. And when a man finds the right woman, it is amazing what they can do together. And yes, things get hard sometimes, y'all. We have our disagreements, because none of us, even if we do find that mate that's for us, you got to remember that first, it was me. Then I met you. God gave me my own mind. I have lived my life doing things that I like. God has given me my own talents, my own dreams, my own hopes. So you cannot expect me to think the way that you do. We may agree on some things, but I'm not going to just give up my way of thinking because you my husband or my boyfriend or my boo, whatever you want to call it. And so I think about it. What is it about some people that they just give up on thinking and remembering of the reason you're with this person? If you got to dog them out, treat them like they boo-boo on your shoe, then why be there? Why be there? And I'm speaking from my own personal experience. Do y'all hear me? But it was not last night, my personal experience. I wound up being in a position of having to encourage somebody or just be there, point blank and period. And I love being married. I love my husband. I love the Lord most of all. And I know that he created me, and he has me for my husband, and my husband is for me. But what we had to learn, and we're still learning, is that we don't always have to be right. It's not always black and white. It's hot, pink, yellow, and purple. Don't say that there's just a gray area. No, there's a colorful area where things are not going to always go your way. You got to compromise. You got to sacrifice. But one thing I feel is that a man should treasure his wife, and that a woman should do what she can to please her husband. We get tired, we get frustrated, we get what we don't want to be bothered. But at the end of the day, I think about my husband and I have come to an agreement, because the word says that my body does not belong to me and his does not belong to him. But we come to an agreement on those days when I am not feeling well, that he is okay with it, with whatever. If I'm not feeling good, he'll take over cooking. Or he'll, go out and get us something to eat or something like that. And that's a blessing to me. And even those days when I may not be feeling good, but I get up and do anyway, because I want to do for him, and not just him, but for my children, because my kids got to eat. I know he is capable and able-bodied, and my older kids are too. But my babies, they going to eat. If I got to crawl to the kitchen, they going to eat. But I'm grateful that God has done some things in his life that he made him that he began to step in on those days when I'm not feeling my best. And he just make me so... Wait a minute. Hold on a minute, y'all. Darian. Hey, watch him. I told you I was making a video. Who gave him a whole doggone soda?
He took mine.
Oh, okay. Go on and drink your soda. No, go. He got a whole soda, y'all, walking through the house. He was in the chair eating, and I told Darian to watch him. Well, Darian put him in the chair to give him something to eat. And he come back here looking for me, grinning. That's my baby. That's my day, my mom. That's my baby. But I'm truly grateful. And I'm not bragging, y'all. I'm just speaking from the heart, because things could be a whole lot different. And I know things are a whole lot different for a lot of people. But my prayer today is that whoever it is, whatever you're going through, that your mate sees and values you, sees who you are, and sees that you are a blessing and not a hindrance, and that God really did create you for him, if he's the right person, you know what I mean? Or if she's the right person. Galen told me the other day, he said, baby, you are everything that I asked God for. And when he took my rib, it makes me feel good to know that he created you with that. The rib is a cell. How they say, y'all know what it say. But he said that makes him feel good to know that God created me for him. And Galen is my other half. He is that strength, that strong part of me, that courageous part of me, that determined part of me that is not going to give up, the very outspoken part of me that I suppress a lot and always have all my life. He is that part of me, because one thing I could say, if anybody do anything towards me to hurt me, you have messed up with him, you can forget it. And he will let you have it. Mama, brother, sister, cousin, he don't care who it is. And when Galen's mind is made up that he don't want to be bothered with somebody because of something they did, it take the Lord to deal with him to get him to change his mind. And I thank him for that, for sticking up for me, just loving on me like that. But
say it. And if you don't agree with me, it's gonna piss me off, and that's gonna make things even worse. But I have to learn that it's not about me. It's up to God to change somebody. If He used me to say something to somebody, thank you, Lord. That's the way I feel about that. But I have to remember, God is the one that can change people, not me. Not at all. Not at all. But speaking from the heart and my true feelings, I am truly grateful. And I just pray that everybody under the sound of my voice, whether it's you or somebody you know, that we touch and agree for relationships to be mended. You know, for eyes to be open to really and truly see who this person is that you are living your life with. And that you continue to value that person, and that they continue to love on you and encourage you, and um, that y'all come together as husband and wife, mother and father, whatever the case may be, and to be friends and not enemies, to be able to talk your situations out and work them out and come to an agreement. We can agree to disagree, but we still got to come to a common ground to solve this problem. And first thing is, put God first. Start somewhere. Because He is that third strand, the most important strand that holds us together. You know, you see this braid in my hair? I could do a twist. And it'll be okay, but sometimes it'll get to where it'll unravel. You know, it'll unravel. But when I add that third piece in there, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And it'll hold together. As I braid it all the way down, it'll stay. But usually with a twist, you still got to add a little something to hold it together. A little moisturizer, a little something, a little gel or something to twist it all the way down, and it'll dry. It'll stay that way. But with a braid, those three strands, when you braid them together all the way to the end, they stay. It's permanent until removed. And that is God. He is here to stay. And we just open up and let Him in. He is awesome. But we got some people out here, y'all, with some serious broken hearts. And it is sad that some people live their lives that way and that they never receive happiness in a relationship. Some people die with broken hearts. But I just pray that all of you that are under the sound of my voice, and if you share this video, anybody else that comes and watches, or you share anything that I have said, that God met you where you are, and He answered your prayers. If you are in an abusive relationship, or if you are in a relationship that's really, really hard on you, and you're doing all you can, I just pray that God just show up and just answer your prayers, work things out in your favor, give you the right words to speak, dry your tears, most of all, give you that strength that He knows that He has available for you. That He work it out, y'all. Hold on. would have missed out. And I just pray that God work things out for whoever needed. You need God to come and meet you where you are in your relationship with whoever it is, your children, your husband, your sister, your mama, anybody. And guess what? As far as I know, y'all, I'm not going anywhere today. But I just felt like getting all dolled up. And I'm tank top down. It's my other tank top challenge day, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, I've been changing purses like Brandon going north. So I have to go dig for my stuff that I need. And this is Flat Out Fabulous. I'm gonna order me one of these. I got this as a gift from my girl C Brown in one of her contests. Yes, honey. This right here. I love it. Mm, mm, I was in me. Did I say enough? Mm, woo. So now you guys, I made another wig, another straight one. The other one was kind of thick. I hope I didn't make this one too thick. But I did this, and it's sewn in on a cap. Not a stretchy cap, but a wig cap. And it is 16 and 18 inches. Now what I did was put the 216 on the bottom and the 18 on the top because I wanted it all to be the same length pretty much, you know. So I have not tried it on, so I'm gonna do this on camera. And I am at, what is it, 25 minutes. And yes, once again, this is gonna be a long video, as always. But this is what the cap looks like, y'all. Like what's really up on the wig instead of me using my little stretchy caps that I used to use. Now this has adjustable straps in the back. And what I did was, I put a track at the very bottom. You see this little piece right here? I put a track right here. And here are the straps that can be adjusted. Okay. Big Lots years and years ago, at least 3 years ago, and it heats up to 430 degrees. Okay, and it will stop flashing when it's ready. So what I do is turn the little thing on the side to lock it, and then unlock it. Like right now, it's already hot. I paid $10 for this. Wait a minute, I might be telling a lie. Might have been 20. Oh, you wait to make that see this. Do y'all hear me? See, I was doing my short hair don't care for a couple of days. This long hair don't care now. So I got my heat protector, my Silk Elements Mega Silk Heat Protector. I'll put some of that on my leave out. I need to wash my hair, but I'm trying not to wash it. I don't know about nobody else, but the more I leave my hair alone and let it stay dirty, the faster it grows. And so, and it does. My hair doesn't hold a smell, or not a bad smell. And what I do is I mix setting lotion and water together, and I spray that on my hair, and then I mold it down at night. Some days I don't do it every night. So let's see. It's still heating up, but it's good and hot. I could go ahead and use it now. So. Girl, I look like I got Indian in my family. So start with the top. Now this hair, I paid $17.99 for this hair from the beauty supply store. Now, y'all look at the top of my head. Y'all see that white? That's my gray hair. And I'm not covering it up. I got my dye right here in the medicine cabinet. This is my black hair dye. And this is the infuser that I use on my hair. And I know it's been several months since I dyed my hair. And as of right now, I'm not in a hurry. that is. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, what you say? What you say? What you say? What you say? Do y'all hear me? Y'all, I'm a little cute today. That lipstick is all right there. I know I'm a mess, y'all, but my baby got my nose wide open, y'all. And even more, the Lord is so good because when you read His Word and He talks to you. hmm So this is it, you guys. I will be back to talk to you guys later. I love y'all. And keep loving on each other, y'all. That's all we got. Is the love that God give us. We gotta share it with somebody. It can change somebody's life. So this is a 40-minute video, 41-minute video, and I send y'all 41 hugs and kisses and many blessings. I love y'all. Hey, suckers. Mwah. Bye, y'all. And it won't cut